Stoicism and love. Stop chasing and start living. We, as human beings, are wired to seek love. We crave romance, connection, the warmth of another soul. But too often, this search turns into a chase, exhausting, desperate, and often empty. We run after attention, after validation, after someone to complete us. And in doing so, we forget the most important truth. Happiness does not live in someone else's hands. It begins within us. So what if, instead of chasing love, we chose a different path? What if we stopped looking for love and started being love? What if we stopped begging to be seen and became someone whose presence is felt, not for effort, but for essence? That's where Stoicism steps in, an ancient philosophy that teaches us to stay grounded, calm, and dignified. It teaches us how to build relationships rooted not in need, but in strength, not in fear of being alone, but in respect for ourselves and for others. Marcus Aurelius, one of the greatest Stoic minds, once wrote, "Do not despise death, but welcome it, for nature wills it just like everything else." At first glance, it may sound unrelated to love, but look deeper, and it's all about acceptance, about letting go of control, not just over life and death, but over how others feel, act, or respond to us. We're not meant to be hunters of affection. We don't need to beg for love. In Stoicism, there is no space for desperate pursuit, only for inner worth. The only thing we truly control is ourselves, our thoughts, our reactions, our attitude. Aurelius reminded us, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." When love becomes an obsession, we lose ourselves. But when we begin with self-respect, with honesty, with virtue, we become solid. And solid people don't attract love through force. They do so through their inner clarity. Stoicism values self-mastery, the ability to stay still when tempted to chase, the strength to not manipulate, to not cling, instead, to observe, to wait, to respect another person's space. The happiness of your life depends upon the quality of your thoughts. That's the essence. Instead of drowning in rejection or heartbreak, we can rethink what love even means. We can stop seeing it as a demand and start seeing it as a gift, not a craving, but a choice. And perhaps most importantly, rejection is not a defeat. It is part of the path. Stoicism teaches us to see rejection not as tragedy, but as opportunity. The opportunity to release, to preserve our dignity, and to move forward with a clear mind and an open heart. And here's the beautiful truth. The strongest bonds are born not from pursuit, but from authenticity, not from fear of loneliness, but from genuine curiosity, presence, and care.